No, Matthias! I'll bring you back!
Crispel? How did you get in here? Don't tell me you managed to disable all the generators.
Ardo, we need to talk.
The time for that is long past, I'm afraid. And... JKR, is that you?
It is.
What are you doing here?
That is a question I have asked myself often over the millennia. Now, however, is not the time to discuss it. You must listen to Crispel, Ardo. She does not wish to cause any more harm to you.
There is nothing to discuss. The resurrection of my people is at hand. Now, however, it is being delayed by you lot. I generally prefer not to get my hands dirty with this sort of thing, but it appears I'll have to make an exception.
We did so much! This isn't fair! I see. She was right all along. I have to do it. I have to go back in time. I'll do it right this time. I'll make sure the ruins are destroyed. It's the only way to end this.
Crispel, what are you saying? What are you going to do?
I have to go back. Don't you see? I've done it before. Matthias, Ardo showed me where the machine is. I'm sure Audrey can figure out the rest.
You've done it before. Is that how you learned about the Empress's true intentions?
It was just a short jump before, but this one will be much bigger. I think I can do it. I have to do it! I'm sorry, everyone. I've made a huge mess of things. We stopped the wrong person. We've lost everything. There's no other choice. I have to go back. I have to become everything I hate.
yeah, that's pretty much about it for Cristales. Yep, that's pretty much it. I have to admit, this was definitely a well-made, good game. There are a few things then and there that they could have improved on. I think one thing they could have improved in this game was probably the load times. Like, that's probably one of the only thing I think this game has an issue with. Like, if they do decide to bring this game back with an upgrade, I think it'd be a good idea to really make the load times a little better. If they were to bring back some extra amounts of content, oh yeah, that would definitely make this game very good again. But, yeah, this is pretty much it for the game at the moment. But I have to admit, this is pretty much the bad ending for the game. So, yeah, this is pretty much the bad ending that you get if you basically did that. So, yeah. So, yeah, I have to admit, the ending does show Wilhelm basically alive. So, again, it's more like a possibility that Wilhelm could still be alive if you went down that route in general, but just imagine what it could have been if the good ending actually does that. Like, well, not really the good ending, but more like the true ending. And, yeah, we're going to be showing that very soon. But, yeah, that's pretty much about it. But yeah, we'll definitely speak again once we see that true ending. But I will say, boy, it was a journey getting to this point, I will say. Definitely worth it.
No, Matthias! I'll bring you back!
Crispell? How did you get in here? Don't tell me you managed to disable all the generators.
Ardo, we need to talk.
The time for that is long past, I'm afraid. And... JKR, is that you?
It is.
What are you doing here?
That is a question I have asked myself often over the millennia. Now, however, is not the time to discuss it. You must listen to Cristales, Ardo. She does not wish to cause any more harm to you.
There is nothing to discuss. The resurrection of my people is at hand. Now, however, it is being delayed by you lot. I generally prefer not to get my hands dirty with this sort of thing, but it appears I'll have to make an exception. Is this really how it ends?
Matthias, Ardo, please, listen to me. You want to save the Rena. I do too. I just don't want to sacrifice this whole world to do it.
There is no other way. When we make the jump, that world will merge into this one and override it.
You once sent me back in time to stop the Empress, and I merged with the Cristale of that timeline.
Exactly. Just as I intended.
But when the Empress went back in time, she didn't merge. She survived as a separate being. It created two of us! 2 Cristales!
Obviously. She jumped too far back to succeed. The differences between you two over such a long period were far too significant.
But you're trying to move an entire world over 3,000 years through time. How can you think it's still going to merge?
Things are different on a planetary scale. With an object this large, there's a much greater range before the desynchronization would cause an issue.
So, if what you're saying is true, if we move the whole Rena civilization far enough into the future, instead of it overriding the existing planet, it would create a new one?
Theoretically, perhaps. As I said, though, at that scale, the difference in time would have to be enormous. We can barely control the amount of time energy that's required already. At that scale.
What if you had the most powerful time mage in history helping you control that power?
You expect me to trust my mortal enemy with the fate of my people? Someone I've fought for thousands of years?
No! Forget who we were. Forget the different versions of her, of me, of yourself. Who we are now. That's what matters. You and I. All the time we spent together. The joy, the sorrow, the adventure. It wasn't fake, Matthias, or Ardo, or whatever name you want to go by now. Our friendship was real. I am not your enemy. How could I be? You want proof that humans and Rena can coexist? We're the proof. We've done so much together. Why throw it away now? Please, Matthias. Won't you please believe in me?
No. It's too much. The amount of energy required is more than any one person can handle. It's impossible. Even for you, Crispell.
I've done a lot of impossible things recently. Wouldn't you agree?
Additionally, if she dies in the attempt, you will have been proven correct.
Thank you, JKR. I suppose there is that. While I still believe this to be a fool's errand, it is theoretically possible. I'll trust you to surprise me, Crispell. For old time's sake. The preparations are complete. Let us begin. It's working. Keep it up, Crispell. Keep going.
What's happening?
Oh, no, no, no! There's too much power! It's getting out of control! We have to stop this! We're going to fail!
No, we're not. I made you a promise.
What happened? Where did she go? Where is Crispell?
She did it. I can't believe it. She sacrificed herself to complete the jump.
No! Tell me what happened! She said she was going to be okay!
It appears she was incorrect. All that power flowing through her. It's as I said. No one could have survived it.
No!
she was a remarkable woman. It's hard for me to believe it. Now, after so many cycles, this is how our story ends.
I know Kari, and I will never forget her. I'll tell everyone about her. How she saved the whole world. I wonder if that's how religions start. We'll need to come up with a cool name. Maybe matching uniforms? Later, Zaz.
Now, I suppose the only thing that remains is to rejoin my people in this new future. Uki, JKR, Nassar, Paulina. It was your home, too. You are all welcome to join me.
The little ones. I can return to care for them?
I can go back to my research.
I believe I will stay here. This world holds many memories for me, and many questions I wish to answer.
Me too. I consider myself fashion forward, but that's a bit too far forward. Besides, look at them. Humans need my help more than the Rena ever did.
As you wish. Please take care, all of you. We actually did it. I'm home. I'm finally home. No. It can't be. It's you.
Okay, now that ending does leave you the question that if Cristales is alive, then basically could Wilhelm still be alive? Because that first ending shows that literally Wilhelm could be alive. But again, we don't know that. Could be different based on this ending alone, which kinda could lead to something entirely different. But I will say that the other two characters right there, like, with Audrey, is kinda a little not sure what's going on with that. Like, that could be like the DLC, something like that, mixed in. Like the extra content. But it feels like what you did there kind of mattered there in the true ending, but it's more like it kind of feels like they're going to do something else with this, but there's no way to say that. Like, there's some real what possibility flags right there, but I cannot say. But the fact that Arno actually knows that Cristabel's alive, or they're saying like this might just be the end, but Cristabel's kind of at her old age now, so perhaps she gave up most of her time to basically help with the whole thing, so it's probably like she kind of can't do it anymore, so she really is like kind of like she basically be like the mother superior of actual Nareem, so she's kind of now the actual mother superior, but we don't see the kids there. Like, maybe the kids don't know that she's there, but I wonder how they would even consider her the mother superior, even after all this time. Like that's still something that could be very weirded. Like they don't show the kids right there, so that could be anything. I mean, there were no kids behind her or around her when she was being shown, so that could imply anything, but maybe I'm just overseeing the issue for what it is. But again, that's still something puzzling right there. But again, I think like the other scene with Audrey might be more puzzling. But all in all, I have to admit this was a very good game, and I have to say this was a very good true ending. Although if you didn't do all the quests in the game before completing the main actual story, then you're kinda out of luck. So you have to do all that again just to get this true ending. But all in all, I have to say this was a very good game, definitely worth the journey. And I have to say, all in all, they did a good job. If they do another one, I'll be very grateful to play it. But hey, who knows what the future may hold. But until the next one, thank you for playing.
Thank you all for watching the video. Until next time.